Bang, let's get it. Over the last 10 games, Keldon Johnson has gone over 7.5 rebounds and assists 100% of the time. He's smashing it. He had 10 straight double-digit rebounds and assists in 4 straight games. We take Keldon Johnson to go over 7.5 rebounds and assists. You already know Jalen Johnson is back on this bitch. And it's his three-pointers made line. Over 1.5. He smacked it, shot 4 for 8. Maybe the last time we played this. Or it doesn't matter. He went 4 for 7, 4 for 8 in back-to-back games. It's heavily juiced to go over. This should be a parlay piece. But over 1.5 three-pointers made. Smack that. Jalen Johnson to go over. Duncan Robinson is hitting 3 threes 90% of the time over the last 3 games. He might be heavily juiced as well. This is a parlay piece. As you can see, implied probability is skyrocketed. It's 57%. Duncan Robinson to go over 2.5 three-pointers made. Yo, Yami Jaquez, over 3.5 assists. This should be easy. It's hitting at 90% over the last 10 games. He's averaged 5 assists over that span. 3.5 is too low. This is also a parlay piece as the best price looks to be at -145 on Fliff. Anyway, Yami is going over 3.5 assists. Yo, AJ Green point line is at 10.5. He only shoots threes. I ain't gonna say only shoots threes, but he shoots that bitch at such a clip that 10 points is too low. 2 threes, 3 threes, a couple free throws. As you can see, 80% over the last 10 games. He averaged 12.8 points over this span. The Bucks play against Detroit. I wanted to see something. 9 games, the last 2, both games this season. How many times they played him this year? 2 games this season, he crushed over 10.5 points. He scored 22 and 15 in back-to-back games versus Detroit. And as you can see, he's hitting that bitch at 80%. That's too low with the way he shoots the ball. Let's go look at his three-pointers made so I can kind of explain to you what's happening here. His three-point made line is at 3.5. It's plus 130 to go over on Hard Rock. I like him to hit 4 threes. Let's see how he shot the ball versus Detroit last time from the 3. He went 5 for 5 in one game, 5 for 11 in another game. He's hitting 4 threes. Know what I mean? Let's go back to all games because I wanted to see how he's shooting that bitch. He take 12 threes sometimes, or double-digit threes sometimes is what I meant to say. In the last 10 games, he took 10, hit 5. He's shooting 50% from the three-point line. AJ Green over 10.5 points, and I like him to hit 4 threes. It's plus 130 on Hard Rock. Bang, let's get it. Yo, what's wrong with LaMelo Ball? Because at one point it was on, and then he was gone. He came back, and since he's been back, this is LaMelo Ball. He's one of the most talented people in the NBA. He's one of the most talented humans with a basketball in his hand on the planet. However, his line is too high, and it has been too high for so long. I'm not saying he's underperforming. He's an NBA player. But at 25.5 points and rebounds, he's going under 100% of the time over the last 10 games. I think his points, rebounds, and assists might be scary too. Look, at 33.5, the under's hitting at 80% over the last 10 games. But the points, let me say rebounds and assists. He had 19 rebounds and assists against Brooklyn. But points and rebounds, he had 5 rebounds, 12 points. Was he just off? Because that's wild. He was 3 for 9. Man, if you're going to miss shot, you're going to shoot 5 for 21, 6 for 19. I'm taking the under 25.5 points and rebounds for LaMelo Ball. Until he showed me otherwise, under it is. Yo, John Collins' rebounds and assists is silly. He hooked it yesterday. He had 6 rebounds, 2 assists. Prior to that, he went 9 straight games not hitting his play. 9 straight games? Okay. 90% to the under at 7.5 for John Collins. Bang, let's get it. I take the under. That's 7 trending plays that I like on pickfinder.app. The code is ReallyRico. You get 10% off for life. Let's go to Dabble, Hard Rock, on Dabble, hit refresh, and see if we got some sharp shit to get down with. Not a ton of value. Apparent Sengun points to go over 21.5. Interesting. I like it straight. Bo Nits. Why be showing Sunday's game and there's so many NBA games? Clear everything. Go to the NBA. Nothing. Do you see this? No value on the NBA except for the Sengun play over on Dabble. Let's jump to price picks and see if there's anything else. Watch the value start to drop late. I might have to stream now that I'm able to do so while I'm here. Anyway, here we are on the NBA on price picks. Of course, the combos, they want you to play these combos so bad, which is crazy. Donovan Mitchell under 39.5 points, rebounds, and assists. Not after the game he just had. Hey, Pascal Siakam to go under. He's been lacking. Let's take Pascal Siakam and go see what he's been doing, because beginning of the year he went crazy, right? Pascal Siakam, we want to look at his points, rebounds, and assists. It's at 33.5. He hit it in 3 straight games. What was the sharp play? The sharp play was under 34.5. Let's bump up the line and see what that do. Under 34.5. He still hit it in 3 straight games. Who they playing against? Oh, it's versus Denver. He doesn't fare well against Denver. This is his points, rebounds, and assists versus Denver over the past 6 games, but only 1 was played this season. He had 25 points, rebounds, and assists. 14, 6 rebounds, 5 assists. I'll take the 6 rebounds, 5 assists, but how did he shoot the ball versus Denver? 14 points. What did it look like? Points, rebounds. I got to go up here because you don't shoot the ball like that. Pascal, what's wrong with you? Field goals. 5 for 17 versus Denver? What are you afraid of? The Joker? Nah, we're not doing. We take Pascal to go under, yes. We take Pascal to go under, even though he's hit it in 3 straight games. But versus Denver, he doesn't fare well versus Denver. As you can see, last game, he had 14 points. His PRA in that same game versus Denver. I'm just giving you the data. He had 25 points, rebounds, and assists. At 33.5 is the line. The sharp play is the under, but that's on price picks. But you understand. Bobby Porter's over 13.5 points and rebounds. That should be money. But he had a shitty game one day. Let me pull him out as well. Give me Bobby Porter's, because I didn't have a ton of trending plays, but definitely not enough sharp plays. Let's look at Bobby Porter's. And it was his points and rebounds. Look, over 13.5 points and rebounds for Bobby Porter's. It's at 14.5. The line, that's on price picks. Know what I mean? So minus 130 at 14.5. Last 10 games is hitting at 70%. Who's his matchup? Oh, it's versus Detroit. He got 13 games versus Detroit, but this year he hit. The last game this year, they played twice. Where is it? They played twice. They played October the 9th. He missed. And then a couple weeks ago, on the 22nd, whatever that was, on the 22nd, he had 25 points and rebounds. The line is at 14.5. The sharp play is over 13.5. I'm being too picky. Anyway, not a ton of sharp plays that are available. Only about 7 or 8 trending plays that are dropped. Yesterday, the college basketball model went 43 and 27, hopped back above 54% win rate. Got a number of plays today. Get ready to be logged. Like, there's just so many, man. All I'm trying to find is 5 of them bitches to put together to smack. The NBA was disappointing yesterday. It went 1-3 with the 4 games that it selected. Still at 56% hit rate. You see the plays coming up. Not a ton of them. As you can see here, I do usually like to go through those because it's not as many. But I think you got accustomed to seeing how to read it, pay attention, 100% confidence, which ones you want to put or pick. I think that do it. I'm ReallyRico. You already know. Let's get this dough, bruh. Peace. I'm out.